Bobby Cox, touchdown.
Well,
just like we talked about,
Bobby
70
Cox,
yards.
Bobby Cox started tonight right where he left last week as we saw him lay out for the Superman catch in midfield on a big 3rd and long. We saw him in the corner of the end zone make a diving catch and put his feet in the corner of the end zone to go up on a very game Goldsboro team last week. Here, 3rd and 15, double cut. If you throw by Brian Hardy.
Brian Hardy's right on target.
70 yards, touchdown, and we're going for the tie here.
Especially in this wind, folks. You have no idea Dwayne Murphy on to attempt the extra point. It is perfect, and it's a whole lot quicker. That didn't take but about a minute and a half there, but, you know, we're knotted at 7 here at West Craven High School. We'll be back on the game of the week with the Eagle kickoff in 30 seconds.
Do you need or have office space or commercial property to lease or sell? Call Perry Management at 523-5107. Perry Management is the leader in commercial property management and development in the area. For all your real estate needs, call Perry Management at 523-5107, located at 518 Plaza Boulevard in Kinston.
It's happening all around us. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. It's life in eastern North Carolina. Whether it's work or fun, from farmland to fishing, from rustic beauty to rush hour traffic, it's a region you want to know better. Take a look. So as the sun sets on another day, let us be the window to your world, because we tell life stories, and Eastern Carolina is our newsroom. That's TV 12 News, and that's coverage you can count on.
Coach Clay Jordan and the West Craven Eagles knotting this one up at 7. Dwayne Murphy getting ready to kick off here on the UPN TAC 9 TV game of the week. And Murphy's kick, end over end. And wait a minute, what happened here?
We had a flag, a little longer on the field.
A little longer on the field. This one's going to come back, and so while they get this sorted out, we want to say also that we want to welcome our friends over here in Craven County on CTV 10. We're doing the game for them tonight also, and you know, glad to do it. Hope you're enjoying tonight's game. And it's going to be a penalty there against the Eagles.
Offsides, I assume, then, for 5 yards.
Going to back it up 5 yards, and so Murphy's going to have to kick this one from the 35. And, boy, the wind really whipping up now. It just blew the ball off the tee, and the rain coming down. Kind of hard to see through these windows here. And go ahead and apologize right now. If we make any mistakes tonight, it's because we can't see. Low-line drive. Low-line drive, but a great kick there. Great kick by Murphy. Just low-line drive right between Jones and Hall, who were back deep. For Guilford, they didn't even try to get it, and it rolled into the end zone, which in high school football, as soon as it breaks the plane, the goal line, it's an automatic touchback.
Automatic, no matter who it touches.
So the Rams will start 1st and 10 from their own 20 after their opening drive of, let's see, that one, theirs was 72 yards. Started from their own 28. And now they're starting from their own 20 as Maynard brings them up. Got big D's behind him. And the handoff is to D's, and he has a couple of yards over the right side. West Craven shoring up the defense there a little bit on the dive play. Norquell Campbell in on the stop along with a couple other guys over there. Thomas Brown, and of course, I guess big Gerard Miller and Lamar Cox. That front four for the Eagles. 2nd and 8. Waddell goes in motion, gets the pitch, and a good job there on defense.
Pierre Bell.
Pierre Bell coming in from his, what is he, a safety?
He was, corner or safety.
coming in, making a nice stop. Good help there.
We'll call him a defensive back.
Okay. Yeah, good help on
a lot
the
better
run
pursuit
there,
on the corner than what they showed in the first drive.
Absolutely. Bell coming up, doing a much better job on run support there. Stopping that one for a gain of just about 2. So it's going to bring up 3rd and 6 for the Rams from their own 24-yard line. And let's see what Coach Pursley calls here on 3rd down. And it's the quarterback on the keeper, and he's gone. Scott Maynor, can he?
He's going to get run down.
Will he? Yes, he will. What a great job by Marcus Green running him down, but what a great job running the option by Maynor. He faked it to Dees up the middle, and Dees doing a great job of faking. Everybody on the West Craven.
Everybody's biting on the dive.
Yeah, everybody on the West Craven team tackled Dees, and Maynor just kept it and just ran, let's see, 25. Where the ball on the 5. He ran 70 yards before he was finally run down by Marcus Green. And it's going to be 1st down and goal again for the Rams from the West Craven 5-yard line as Maynor brings them up. And there's a whistle stop and play as Waddell was about to go in motion. And West Craven has called timeout. We're going to take a timeout with them. 7-7 is our score. We'll be back on the game of the week in just 1 minute.
All thinking about college, all dreaming big dreams. Can you picture it? I can. I'm a nationwide agent, and our life insurance and financial services can help the Richards protect their future and help fund college for their kids. Needless to say, that makes them 3 times as happy. Nationwide, on your side.
Some best-kept secrets are best told, like Caraway's, where freshness and quality are creatively combined into a true festival of flavors. See for yourself why Caraway's has become one of Eastern Carolina's most desired dining destinations. Casual lunch and dinner downstairs, or relax with friends upstairs at Caraway's with the full menu served late night. Traditional Southern cuisine with a gourmet touch. Caraway's in Frenchman's Creek on Highway 70 in Kinston.
Want to see what's really happening in Hollywood today?
I'm a big fan. I'm a big fan of the program.
From the soundstage to their dressing rooms, you'll see how the stars really work and play.
I've got Dorothy on one side, Jillian on the other. Why, I'm the luckiest guy in the world.
If you thought that was good, wait till you hear this.
It's entertainment, lifestyle, and headline news. It's Good Day Live.
Loading. Action. Sunday night. Accessing. Relic Hunter. 8 p.m. Accessing. Beastmaster. 9 p.m. Accessing. Andromeda. 10 p.m. Action. Sunday night. Beginning at 8 on the New Frontier.
And we're back here after the West Craven timeout. 1st and goal for Northeast Guilford from the Eagle 5-yard line. Scott Maynor barking signals. And here's the triple option. The 3rd option on the triple option is the pitch to William Waddell, and it's a touchdown. Waddell from the 5-yard line. And boy, Maynor, they just make it look easy, Jeff.
And Charles Morgan playing the outside. He bit on the quarterback, took 2 steps in, and that was the difference because he lost his angle at that time. He lost his angle on Maynard, and it was over.
Ryan Powell on to tip the extra point out of the hold of Brock Pursley. I'm guessing it's probably going to be somewhat related to the head coach for the Rams. And his extra point is good. And so Northeast Guilford comes right back. They take about 2 minutes to notch their second touchdown. It's 14-7 Rams, 2:41 to go, and we're still in the first quarter. We'll be back with the Ram kickoff in 30 seconds.
staff of unparalleled experience and skill. Specialized services, a top-notch facility, the very latest technology. Care of the highest level delivered with warm, personal attention. And all of it close at hand. Lenore Memorial Hospital.
Okay. And not real good news for West Craven on that. On the extra point, they were penalized for unsportsmanlike conduct. So Northwest Guilford, instead of kicking off from their own 40, they're going to be kicking off from the West Craven 45. And if there was ever a chance,
for the
onside kick, I'd look for it right here.
If you got play number 12 anywhere on the card, now's the time to call it.
Exactly. No question about it. And West Craven shifting some people around, moving folks from side to side in anticipation of what could be coming here, as the unsportsmanlike conduct, as we pointed out on the extra point, is assessed on the kickoff. And so Ryan Powell is going to be kicking off from the West Craven 45. And he pooch kicked. If he pooch kicked it from his own 40, you can be sure that this is going to be some kind of a little short kick. And there it is, just pops it up over the far side over there. Adam Hughes settles under it, picks it up around his own 15. He's coming this way, but he gets out to the 25, still on his feet before the line of being swarmed under. But a good job there by Hughes. Returned that one about 12 yards out to the 27-yard line.
Was nice. I picked up a couple good blocks to get the corner, Steve, but I certainly thought that was a great chance for Northeast to kick an onside kick versus the pooch kick, which they, like you said, they did from their own 40. When you're on the Craven side of the 50 to kick off, I would think you got to go for it to try to get the ball back.
So here's Brian Hardy now out of the I formation. Got Tyler and Bell behind him, calling signals. And the draw play to Bell over the left side. Pierre Bell finding a little running room out over the 30 to about the 32. Pick up a 6 on first down. Going to bring up 2nd and 4 for the Eagles. And Jeff Howard, this could be. We saw he had it 40 to 34 last week, and this. You know, this is on pace to be right up there again. 2 high-scoring teams.
Well, it is, but I'm afraid that as we talked about earlier, when that weather starts to come in, the bad stuff, as it's lightened up right now, really no rain falling right now, but it's going to be. It could make it where it just mulls it right down.
Cox in motion. Here's the handoff to Cox. And Cox comes around the right side and picks up a first down out close to the 40-yard line.
Yeah, nice little run. But again, Stephen, you remember last week how later in the game, too, footing became a problem on the crest of that field, and I think we're going to see that again tonight as well.
Absolutely. West Craven on the move now, first down. Their own 39-yard line nearing the end of the first quarter. That's on the outside. You can't get it.
There was a mark in there. Stop.
And now let's see what happened. There's definitely some movement. Let's see if it's going to be. I did not see anybody on the offensive line move, but let's see which way the officials are going to go with it. And it is offsides. And I don't think there's any question about that. Big Dennis Marsh, 6'4", 275-pound senior nose tackle, just. You know, got a little anxious there.
Well, once you rock over that 3-point stance at 275, there ain't but one way to go, and that's going to be across the line of scrimmage. There's no rocking back.
Exactly. 1:20 to go.
And there's no hiding.
In quarter number 1. 1st and 5 now for the Eagles. And there's a fake. Here comes Bell over the right side. Bell breaking tackles into Ram territory. Pierre Bell right on the Northeast Guilford 45-yard line.
Dennis Harris finally able to run him down after he breaks a couple tackles, but picks up a big first down and puts him into Guilford territory.
So West Craven trying to answer right back with a minute to go here in quarter number 1. Ryan Hardy brings him out, got Bell behind him. And Green goes in motion. Here's Bell, nowhere to go this
Same
time.
play, just ran the opposite side.
Yeah, only Lee Shelton wasn't going to have anything anything to do with that one that time. He was all over Pierre Bell.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 foot, 244 pounder broke through there and able to stop him actually before getting back to the line of scrimmage. About 3/4 of a yard, Steve. The fat part of the football being back off of the line of scrimmage just a little bit.
Oh, we call it 2nd and 11 for the Eagles from the Ram 46-yard line now. Hardy in the shotgun. Swing pass, nice catch out there by Bell. One-handed catch, but well defended, and that's going to probably lose another yard, actually. Nice catch by Bell, but just nowhere to go. Gang tackling there by the Northeast Guilford Rams. Maury Smith over there.
Actually going to pull it right back to the, pulls it actually right back to the line of scrimmage, Steve, and that's going to be the quarter.
That is the end of the first quarter. Quick first quarter, high scoring, 14-7. Northeast Guilford leading West Craven. We'll be back with the second quarter in just 1 minute.
American Tool Rental, located at 3101 West Vernon Avenue, offers rental, sales, and service of contractor or homeowner.
West Craven in the Eastern 3A Championship game. North Carolina High School Athletic Association, West Craven with a 3rd and 10. And there's a fake handoff and a quick pass to Wooten. Henry Wooten over here on the near side, and a good tackle by your man Smith again.
Maury Smith out of his middle linebacker spot, really getting to the sideline to help stop that play, Steve. And looks like they're going to pick up just only a couple out of that, so it's going to be a long 4th down.
Justin Brown also in on the stop, and as you said, West Craven is going to kick it away. They got 4th down and 8 from the Ram 43-yard line. A little confusion now. And West Craven's going to be forced to call another timeout. Didn't have enough guys on the field, and that can't make Coach Clay Jordan too happy. But we're going to take this timeout with them. We'll be back in 1 minute.
At Michelin, each tire goes.
Protect your loved ones.
Cox's head, not a good thing there. As Cox going to be run down and tackled inside his, down around the 14-yard line. And boy, what a bad mistake that is by the West Craven Eagle special teams there. That ball, Cox with no chance at all. After they had to take a timeout because they didn't have enough guys on the field, then they get the bad snap. And a huge break for Northeast Guilford.
Berryman, the tight end, is their long snapper and just really shot that one. I guess, one of the conditions now, the rain has picked back up rather heavy. Wind still blowing across the field, actually right at us at the booth, and just snapped that one well over his head, and no chance.
Maynard running the option, gives it to the
reverse.
A little wing counter there.
Inside
counter. Off to Nathan Cockman. That's the first time they run that play tonight, and a good job by the Eagle defense there. A gain of only about 1 down to the 13, so it's going to be 2nd and 9 for the Rams from the West Craven 13.
And boy, what a big break for the Rams here to get this ball with such a short field to work with.
Maynard brings him out again, staying in that wing, little broken wishbone. Maynard keeping it this time, and a nice defensive job by Craig Carter there. Carter had the assignment of the quarterback there and stayed right with him and tackled him down around the 9. So it's going to be 3rd down, a big 3rd down and 5 here.
Big 3rd
for
down
the Eagle defense.
I was going to say huge 3rd down for the Eagle defense here. They got a wide side to work with to the left. And
Brad Jones brings the play in from Coach Tommy Pursley. As Waddell goes in motion, gets the pitch. That's great defense over there. Outstanding defense.
Marcus
Green. I mean, good. That much better team defense that time also, because the Eagles strung it out, forced him all the way to the sideline, and Green knifed through, put the hit on him, and big defensive stop there. Going to bring up 4th down, and they actually lost a yard. 4th down and 6. And so we're going to have a field goal attempt now by Ryan Powell. had a hold of Brock Pursley.
Boy, this will be tough as the flags are held straight out.
26-yarder, high enough and long enough.
It's going to be wide.
Yeah, he was.
Wide right, way wide.
You could tell that right away. So Wes Craven dodging a huge bullet after that poor snap over the punter's head gave the Rams first down deep in West Craven territory, and the Eagles
That was
big stop.
Big defensive stand there, and I tell you, you can kick a field goal the way this wind is blowing, actually blowing for northeast that time, left to right. You got to kick it really like you're trying to kick it almost wide left so that it blows back through. Could that ball moved more than the span of the goalpost, wouldn't you say, Steve?
Oh, I would absolutely. Here's Wes Craven now on first down. Pitch to Bell. Bell with blockers in front of him, heading down the sideline. 20-yard run on first down by Pierre Bell. And a great job there by Wes Craven on first down. Tyler out in front along with Sam Bennett, the center, down there throwing block and
pulling center.
The pulling center. Don't see the center get out that deep in the secondary very often, but
at 5'7", 176, he's really undermanned as a center. So pull him out. He's going to have the quickness to get the corner. Let him come out and get the corner and help Pierre Bell on the corner. The biggest run for him tonight.
I think Bennett actually playing a guard spot tonight. And it's a reverse. Here comes Cox on the far side. Cox is gone. He's got a convoy over there. And now he cuts back.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
But they're not going to catch him. And Cox, touchdown. Bobby Cox with about a 60-yard run there.
What a huge play that was.
And a chance to tie this one up. And boy, what a huge momentum swing, Jeff Howard, that was as this field goal. And then in 3 plays, the Eagles march 80 yards and tie this.
Well, you know,
chance to tie it up.
And you could see it, Steve, when they made the stop after third down. And then really after the field goal went wide right, really to change the momentum as the players came to the sideline.
And actually it was just 2 plays, a sweep to the left and then the reverse to the right. Extra point is no good. They pushed out there to the right. Murphy, and I'm not exactly sure, he didn't get that one clean.
Yeah, I'm not sure someone didn't get a hand on that. Couldn't tell, but there was a couple in there close. It looked like someone may have tipped it and caused it to wobble just off that outside of the right upright of the goalpost. And so they don't tie it, but 14-13. So
14-13, 9:09 to go in quarter number 2. We'll be back with the Eagle kickoff in 30 seconds.
Steaks, Lovett's in Kinston. At Lovett's, you can take your whole family as you'll find a pleasant atmosphere with a friendly staff to serve you and yours a delicious meal of your choice. There's always something good cooking at Lovett's, especially their daily specials. Lovett's serves breakfast weekdays until 1 p.m. and on Saturdays till 11 a.m. Go by and have a good breakfast or dinner at Lovett's. You can call them for takeout at 523-6854.
With 9:09 to go in the half, and the West Craven trailing 14-13, and that's a funny looking kick there, and a chance to recover it over there. The ball was actually almost, he should have called for a fair catch. Of course, high school kids don't think about that much, I don't think, especially when you're up on the front line. I think it was Scott McQuaig that actually tried to catch that one and was just smashed over there. As soon as he touched the ball came out, but either McQuaig or I think McQuaig got it back.
I was going to say, he had to have the only one having the only chance at it for Northeast Guilford, because he really got leveled, Steve. But wow, he took a shot.
And that was a funny looking kick. That wasn't end over end. That was kind of.
That was straight up and straight down.
That looked like a whirly bird there.
Yeah.
Man, funny looking kick, but it touched the handle, and Northeast Guilford very fortunate to hang on to the football, and D's going nowhere on first down. Let's see who that was knifing through there. I think it was Norquell Campbell, or it could have been Antonio Carmen, but one of those.
Brown in there as well, but that's a big loss lost a yard on the play, Steve. A nice job of penetrating in the backfield on that play did the Eagles.
And so second down now, as Maynard brings them out and keeps it on the option this time. Dodges one tackle, picks up about 5. Bring up 3rd down and 7.
Pierre Bell on the stop.
3rd and 7 for the Rams from their own 45-yard line. Maynard does a nice job of handling the ball on the option. That first fake he makes to the fullback is, you know, as you said, Wes Craven just tackling that guy every time.
A lot like Sauls, but from Goldsboro, except for Sauls doesn't like the contact. He finds his way out of bounds.
Exactly. You know, so 3rd down now, Hall goes in motion, and he keeps it again, and he's going to be short. Nice tackle that time by Marcus Green, as Maynard kept it again and picked up 5 more yards, but after the loss on 1st down, it's going to bring them about 2 yards short, so it's going to be 4th down and 2 from right at midfield, and let's see what the Rams decide to do here on 4th down. It doesn't look like they sent the punt team on.
I think they're going for it.
Send Jay Smith on, and I think they're probably going to have to. The West Craven players encouraging their fans. I was ready to say they're probably going to have to call a timeout. Looks like they're going to go ahead and go for it. Waddell goes in motion. There's the pitch to him. He's heading for the corner. He's going to make it. 1st down. Big play there. Great job by Waddell, and he just outran people to the corner over there.
Waddell really has some speed, Steve.
He really does.
We've talked about the speed that this Craven team has all year long, and I mean they are consistently getting to the corner on this Craven team.
Yeah, there's no question about it. And a big gain there. That's a 9-yard gain on 4th and 2. Keeps the drive alive for Northeast Guilford, as now they got a 1st and 10 from the West Craven 41, and Maynard brings it back out. He gives it to Dees this time, and the big man picks up maybe a yard, 2 at the most, right up the middle. Gerard Miller at the bottom of the pile for the Eagles.
Craven's front 4 doing a much better job of holding their ground and really standing D's up at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, they're doing a better job on the dive play. They just got to handle that. They got to handle the pitch.
Got to get to the corners.
A little better. We got 2nd down and 8 now. Inside the 40 at the 39. Goes Waddell again. And off to the up man, Dees. Dees gains about 4 down to the 35. Going to bring up 3rd down and about 5.
And just as I said that, Northeast Guilford's offensive line takes it personally, and they blow everybody off the line of scrimmage that time. Dees picks up a nice gain.
Yep. Actually, they're going to put it on the 34-yard line, so it's going to bring up 3rd down and 4 for the Rams from the West Craven 34. Maynard calling signals. And he keeps it on the option this time. Dives. I think he's going to be just a little bit short. Tagged by Pierre Bell. Like it depends on where they spot it, but I think
he got it.
You know, you think so? Looks like he's going to bring the chains in, but you could be right. He could.
Looks like that marker over there is inside the hash.
Yeah.
And the ball nose is just sitting inside the hash.
I think you're right. I think he does have it. It's going to be close, but I think he does have it. We'll see how Jeff Howard's been a perfect percentage this year. And it is a 1st down. Jeff is now 76 for 76.
I think the water logging caused the ball to swell and make it past the point. That was close.
It was close, but a 1st down, and
nonetheless a 1st down.
Northeast Guilford keeps the drive alive. Doing the 2 things that I know that Coach Pursley wants to do, and that is, you know, move the ball, pick up 1st downs, run the clock, keep it away from this explosive West Craven offense. And there goes Dees right straight at the middle. He breaks a tackle. He's into the secondary.
He's going to score.
Touchdown. 31-yard run there on 1st down by Matt Dees, breaking tackles and just running over folks in the secondary. And it's now 20-13.
That was a big run, Steve. That was like a power statement by Dees. After being stopped at the line of scrimmage, then he picks up about a 4-yard gain to get him close on that 3rd down play, and then he just busts up on 1st down and takes it right in.
Ryan Powell on to attempt the extra point. Good hold. Line drive kick.
No good. Oh,
and it is good.
I thought it went outside the goalpost.
It was a line shot, but it got through, so it's 21-13. Northeast Guilford answers back. They lead, and we'll be back with the Ram kickoff in 30 seconds.
There's always something shaking at Kinston Chrysler Dodge Jeep, with everyday low prices on the new vehicle you want, each with a 7-year, 70,000-mile powertrain warranty, plus a great selection of pre-owned vehicles at tremendous savings, including luxury cars, a world-class service department, collision repair, and Kinston's 5-star customer service, where customer satisfaction is priority #1.
Every day, every way, Kinston delivers. It's all about trust. Shake it up, shake it up.
I'm TV12's Chief Meteorologist Skip Waters. WCTI reminds you of the following events happening in our area. The Williamston High School class of 1993 is hosting their 10-year class reunion on Saturday, November 29th at the Holiday Inn in Williamston at 7 p.m. Please call for more information. The Western Carteret Babe Ruth Baseball Softball Association General Assembly meeting will be held at the Western Park Community Building on Monday, December 1st at 7 p.m. All members and parents of prospective players are encouraged to attend. The Carteret Numismatic Society will hold its annual winter banquet, beginning with a social from 6:30 until 7 p.m. on Friday, December 5th at Finn's Grill and Bar in Morehead City. Please call for more information. You can view even more events happening in our area on the web at thenewsleader.com. To announce your happening, please send your information at least 3 weeks in advance to the address on your screen or email happenings at wcti12.com.
We're back here on the game of the week, harassing my man Jeff Howard about losing his voice here.
That was completely uncalled for, I have to say.
And we've got Ryan Powell.
Kick a man when he's down.
Exactly. That's, stomp on him. Powell, another little short pooch kick over here to the near sideline. Hughes again.
Picking on Hughes.
Takes it about his own 23. Dances around and gets out. Gains about 10 yards there on the return, though, out to about the 33. Hughes, they're
doing a nice job with his hands.
They're picking on him, but he does a good job. He's catching the football, not turning it over, and picking up a little yardage, giving them decent field position.
When do you reckon Adam Hughes had 3 kickoff returns before halftime this year?
So actually gets it out to the 34, 1st and 10 for West Craven as now they try to answer, trailing 21-13 with 4:45 to go before halftime. And Brian Hardy back in the shotgun. Gives it to Bell over to the left side. Bell around the running over people. Looks like he's got a first down. And he is out to the 45-yard line.
Finally tackled again by Maurice Smith, the middle linebacker coming over there.
Yeah, he ran right over Dakota Bracey, the cornerback on that side.
To make sure he made that stop.
Yeah, he didn't
want Pierre to get down that sideline any further.
He just ran right over him, and good job there by, as you said, your man Smith making the stop. So 1st and 10 for West Craven, and they've suddenly discovered their ground attack. Here comes Bell again, short side. Blockers in front, down the left side. Bell into Ram territory and into Guilford territory, and it's going to be another first down, and Bell.
Same play, same result. This time Dakota Bracey decided to go ahead and tackle him so he wouldn't get run over by Maury on the tackle, and Dakota brings him down. But again, not until they move the chains for another first down, another big pickup for Pierre Bell.
And boy, I just can't say enough about the Eagles, the way they get out in front of Bell on those sweeps. Boy, he has just got, and here's a little counter to Tyler, and that one very well defended. See who's down there at the bottom of the, I think that's
Jason Mitchell.
Jason Mitchell, yeah. Good job by him on handling Tyler on that counter, giving him nowhere to go, and going to bring up 2nd and 10. But West Craven just doing a great job of the last 3 or 4 runs by Bell, and then, of course, that long touchdown run by Cox of getting blockers out in front and just convoying them down the field. Hardy calling signals now, 2nd and 10. fakes the handoff, swings it out in the flat to Bell. Nice catch and a good tackle.
Nice little spin move.
Antonio Hall with a nice little tackle.
Antonio Hall, good open field tackle, because if he didn't wrap up them legs with Pierre Bell on the spin move after the catch, he would have been able to pick up some big yardage, Steve, on that play.
Yeah, Bell down inside the 40 to the 39, going to bring up 3rd down and 4 for the Eagles, and a big 3rd down play coming up for Brian Hardy and the Eagle offense. See what Coach Clay Jordan and his staff has got up their sleeves here on 3rd and 4. Needing a touchdown and a 2-point conversion to tie this one up. There's a fake and almost picked off. Boy, Hardy was under tremendous pressure.
Threw it right at Stephen Yao.
Yeah, Zeb Moore broke through, and I mean, Dennis Harris broke through and just had Hardy in his sights, was chasing him down, and Hardy threw it, tried to get away, as you pointed out, and Stephen Yao, if he'd have been paying attention, you know,
hit him right in the stomach.
It really did.
And they're going to punt here. Surprisingly enough, I thought here on the 40-yard line that they would go for it.
2:56 to go in the first half, and it's a fake. Cox trying to get to the outside, trying to get it to Sticks over there. He's going to make it. And Cox down the far sideline, still dancing, still moving, and he's inside the 10-yard line. What a great call that was. But as great as the call was, it would not have worked if it were not for the great athleticism of Bobby Cox. He did a whole lot of that on his own.
He broke 3 tackles before he got to the first down marker, Steve, and one of them wasn't even close. 2 of them were close. He might have got tackled and fell forward to the marker, but one was about in the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, just a great individual effort that time by Cox. We've got an Eagle player down over there on the far sideline. I can't see who that is right this minute, but we'll be back here on the Game of the Week. We'll take a 30-second break. We'll check on the injured player, and we'll be back. The UPN TAC-9 Game of the Week in 30 seconds.
Hi, I'm Rob Bizzle, owner of Realo Discount Drug Stores. I opened Realo Discount Drugs about 18 years ago in downtown Kinston. Every now and then, your doctor will want you to have a prescription that is not already manufactured by a major drug company. Our compounding lab can take the doctor's orders and compound that prescription to fit your special needs. With location, convenience, and competitive prices, there is no reason Realo Discount Drugs shouldn't be your pharmacy.
And the injured player is Bobby Cox, who just made that huge play and is one of the integral parts of this explosive West Craven offense. He's had 2 phenomenal games in a row. Last week against Goldsboro, and then so far in the first half tonight, Cox has just been outstanding.
34-yard gain on the fake punt.
1st and goal, Pierre Bell right up the middle inside the 5, down close to the 3-yard line goes Bell. Going to bring up 2nd down and goal for the Eagles as they took that one and just ran it right straight up the middle. So 2nd down and goal for West Craven as Hardy runs over here to the sidelines and gets the play call from Coach Clay Jordan. 2:10 to go in the opening half, 21-13. West Craven 3 yards away from having a chance with a 2-point conversion to tie this one up. And Hardy, quarterback sneak right up the middle. Touchdown, Brian Hardy, and it's 21-19. And Jeff Howard, another shootout here at West Craven.
It certainly is when you think that something's gone awry. And we talked about it being wondering why they would punt on the 40 after the long snap almost hurt them. They did dodge a huge bullet and come back to score from that, but then they faked the punt, pick up a big 34-yard run by Bobby Cox, and then Pierre Bell and Brian Hardy able to finish it off. And now West Craven's going to take their 3rd and final timeout of the half and talk about this one, but I'm sure they're going to be going for 2 here, Steve.
Oh, no question. We're going to take a timeout also. We'll be back with the extra point try in 1 minute.
Some kids wonder what they're going to be when they grow up. I never had that problem.
You might want to break that up. All right, Jerry.
My family was an inspiration to me.
To his offensive unit as they prepare for a big 2-point conversion here with 1 minute, 56 seconds to go in the opening half, trailing 21-19. Big conversion here, chance to tie this one up, Jeff Howard.
Yes, it is, and I mean, there's no doubt they'll be going for two here to tie this one up to go in it at the half, but of course we'll get an opportunity also to see Northeast Guilford in their 2-minute offense. We've not seen them throw the ball any, so it's going to be interesting to see will they play the normal and see what happens, or will they try to stretch the field a little bit. It's going to be interesting to see.
You're right. They haven't thrown the ball at all here in the first half. It's been exclusively a ground attack, and you know, is just looking at some of the scores they put up, it's hard to imagine that you know, they've done that exclusively on the ground. I'm sure they've thrown it a little bit, but of course with the ground game they have, you know, they can strike quickly. But anyhow, here we go. Hardy in the shotgun, dropping back to throw, heading for the left side. Got a man out in front of him and is not going to make it. Stopped short over there, hit and knocked out of bounds by Justin Brown.
Justin Brown, nice job of
one of the defensive backs.
Because he got the corner. He got the corner, actually was headed, and Justin Brown just got him at enough of an angle to knock him out before he gets there. So
yeah, he did. Had Pierre Bell out in front, but just couldn't get it done. So it's 21-19 now with 1:56 to go. We'll be back with the West Craven kickoff in 30 seconds.
When you start thinking about cold weather, you should be thinking about the 70 East Oyster Bar, located inside King's Restaurant on Highway 70 East. That's right, good old steamed oysters, shrimp, and crab legs. Grill favorites also available, along with your favorite beverages. Beer, wine, and mixed drinks are also available. And the 70 East Oyster Bar is now announcing extended hours. They're open Thursday through Saturday from 5 to 9 p.m. 70 East Oyster Bar, where the oysters are hot and the beer is not.
King's Restaurant, and of course their excellent oyster are open Thursday through Saturday from 5 to 9, and just good eating. Wilbur King and the folks out there do a great job as the kickoff is a grounder, and just falling on that one was Brad Jones. He was going to take no chances whatsoever with Mr. Jones. He just grabbed it and went right straight to the ground with it.
No doubt, you don't want to didn't want to give up a return there. Of course, he didn't want to have anything to do with a fumble or mishandling that. Just get on it, stop the clock, and take a chance to let the offense get on the field and do their job.
And decent field position for the Rams from their own 34-yard line as Scott Maynard brings them out. Sends clock in motion, gives it to Dees up the middle. Dees just breaking tackles out over the 40 on first down. And boy, Matt Dees is a load, folks. I'm telling you.
He is a hoss, and he did break some tackles getting up and picking up those 5 yards, a hard 5, 6, 7. So they're going to give him about 7 yards on that run.
Yeah, out over the 40 to the 41, 2nd and 3 for Northeast Guilford. Of course, the good thing for West Craven is the clock's still running. 1:20 now to go. And Dees again, right straight up the middle. I think it's going to be a little short. I think it's going to bring up 3rd down and about 1 for the Rams.
And I don't think they have any intention of trying to stop this clock. They're not calling any timeouts. They're just going to kind of let it burn and run this out, Steve. Try to go to the locker room without really an attempt at going for the end zone.
Well, look, and it looks like trying to remember back that I don't think they've used any timeouts, have they?
That's what I was just going to say. I don't think they used any. I think they have all 3. So
Maynard here, 3rd down. Dees again, hitting the backfield and boy, I don't know if they made it or not. Great defensive job by Antonio Carmen and Thomas Brown.
They didn't get it, but they got a chance to go on. They'll run it on 4th down and run the clock out because Craven can't stop it with 28 seconds left.
And it is 4th down, and as you said, they'll even if they have to snap it.
Or take a delay.
And now somebody's stopping the clock, and looks like that Northeast Guilford has asked for a measurement. And then that's one way to get the clock stopped, is to ask for a measurement, but there's no question that they're going to be short, and it's going to be 4th down. So they bring the chains out from the far side. And yeah, they're
yard.
That's a good yard. I mean, that's a solid yard short there. There's no question. Of course, if they ask for a measurement, you have to give it to them, but there's no question they were short on that one. So 4th down and 1 for Northeast Guilford. West Craven out of timeouts. And the clock's going to run, and let's see, the Rams may just stand around and let this one run out. The clock ticking down. 14-13, and that's what they're going to do. They're going to go to the halftime, leading 21-19. Very entertaining Rams. And looks like he's going to try that same crossfield little pooch kick, and there's your man over there on the far side, Adam Hughes again, bringing it this side. And Hughes is swarmed under on about his own 27-28 yard line. Not much of a gain there, but Hughes once again just gathers it in.
4 returns so far for Hughes. Hughes has been the man on the return, the only one to touch the ball on a kickoff return. Of course, the Rams have not punted tonight, so Wes Craven will come out with 11:53 in this second half to begin this second half, and with the ball and a chance to try to take this thing up and go ahead.
They're actually giving forward progress to the 30-yard line as Hardy comes down on first down, fires it down the sideline, wide open. Now here's Marcus Green down the side, and Green with a huge gain on first down. What a beautiful throw that was by Hardy. Green takes it down inside the 35, close to the 30-yard line. A big gain on first down there of almost 40 yards. 38-yard gain, 39-yard gain on first down by Wes Craven.
Which now makes Hardy 5 for 6 for somewhere about 115 yards throwing, passing so far, just after halftime. So a great job, like you said, by Hardy. Nice pitch and catch and a big first down for the Eagles.
Hardy brings him up in the eye now. Pitch to Bell this time, coming short side. Got men in front of him. Inside the 30. Run out of bounds. Over here on the near side. There's your man Smith again, helped by Dennis Harris.
He had a little help that time, but Maury getting over there to the sideline to help stop that play after a pickup of it looks like it's about 6.
2nd and 4 for Wes Craven, close to the 25-yard line. As Hardy brings him up in the eye again. He's got Tyler and Bell behind him. And here's Bell over the left side again. Nice hole inside the 20, and it's going to be a first down.
Nice job there out of Cox as well as Tyler to get in there, put their heads down, and get some little shields in there to create some blocks, and Pierre Bell just follows them right through, hits the little seam, and picks up the first down, moves the chains.
And I'm telling you what, when they run that ball like that to the left side there, and they put Green in the slot, he follows Tyler behind with Miller, the big tight end there. Those are some athletes coming at you.
Nice little wall coming at you.
So here we got first down again for Wes Craven. Bell on a little draw play this time. Much better job done, but there's a flag at the end of the play. And let's see what that is.
A late hit on maybe a face mask.
Haven't had very many penalties in tonight's game.
No, only 4, 2 on each side.
And that's the personal foul against Northeast Guilford. A big mistake there by the Rams. As Bell was swarmed under, had 2 or 3 guys. You know, they had him pretty much stopped. And it looks like some extracurricular activity there at the end of the play, maybe.
Being on the 16-yard line, it's a 15-yard penalty. They go half the distance, and it's going to be first down, first and goal on about the 8.
For the Eagles, Hardy gives the Bell over the right side. Bell still on his feet down around the 5-yard line. Gang tackle over there. Bell just some hard running. He helped his feet by one of the officials over there.
He got twisted up pretty good. I couldn't tell what Ram defender that was. Had him by one of his legs, and he was spinning, trying to get some momentum toward the goal line, and then really just got hit by a couple of other players. So he got twisted up pretty good on that play.
So 2nd goal now from just outside the 5 for the Eagles. Here's Bell with a pitch to the near side. Oh, great tackle that time. There's your man Smith. Boy, what a game Maury Smith has had.
He really got in the backfield deep there and was just able to get the side of the foot of Pierre Bell and kicked it over behind his other foot. Of course, tripped him up for a nice loss on the play.
They're going to bring up 3rd and goal now for Wes Craven from the Northeast Guilford 7. And Big play coming up right here, especially.
They lost about 4 on the other play, on the second down play.
Yep, especially for the Rams.
Trips right.
Trips right, and we're taking this snap and running, and there's a, let's see if they call that. Now he's run out of bounds and no flag. It looked like that that Hardy, you know, he took the snap out of the shotgun and just followed Bell around the left end, and it's going to be 4th down. Looked like he was out of bounds, and maybe it could have possibly been a little late hit there, but no flag coming from the referees. 4th down and goal from the 4-yard line, and it looks like as Marcus Green heads out, split to the right, that the Eagles are going to go for it. Good to see Bobby Cox back in the lineup on this drive after being hurt in the first half. And he goes in motion. And there goes Bell over the left side touchdown. Pierre Bell behind big Gerard Miller. Barrels into the end zone from the 4-yard line.
And an interesting lineup there, Steve, as they started in and not really a power eye, but a 3-deep eye, and then Cox going out in motion out of that to make it a regular eye, and then, of course, following the lead block of Tyler is Pierre Bell, and able to score fairly easily and pick up the touchdown there. And this is West Craven's first lead of the ball game, Steve.
25-21 now. The Eagles lead with 8:37 to go.
Same line.
Number 3. There goes Cox again in motion. And here's Bell again, and he lost the football, and there's a flag. Now let's see what we've got. And it's called good. He must have lost the ball after he broke the plane, and we've got an injured player, got all kinds of stuff going on.
Pierre Bell's down.
Bell, they ran the same identical play. Cox went in motion out of that power I formation. And Bell took it, instead of going over the left side this time, he cut it back and ran right straight up the middle, broke the plane because the 2-point conversion was called good. But now he's on the ground down there. One of the officials threw a flag. So we're going to have to sort this one out, but we do know that West Craven leads 27-21. We'll be back and tell you folks exactly what happened. We'll be back with the Eagle kickoff in 30 seconds. Pierre Bell was helped off the field, and it was not, as my buddy Jeff Howard pointed out, not a flag. It was referee throwing his ball marker, signaling the ball came out as Murphy kicks off, taken by one of the up men, and returned out to almost the 40-yard line. Good return, but good field position for Northeast Guilford. Ball was returned by Dakota Bracey out to the 39-yard line. We have got to mention, Jeff Howard, real quick here. We've got a substitute cameraman tonight.
Of all nights.
Really. I know he's just tickled to death to be here.
Trying to find out what he owes, what he must owe Clark something heavy.
David Waller down there doing a great job on the camera work tonight.
Also had his spot display.
And there's a pitch to William Waddell around the far side. Waller Home Improvements. David, for all your for all your home improvement needs, small or large, he can take care of all of them. And not only that, he can do some camera work.
He can take pictures of it while he's doing the work. Give you photos to remember your home improvement by.
There you go. 2nd down and 6 for the Rams as Waddell picked up 4 on 1st down on the sweep. Scott Maynard at quarterback. And they're in the I formation this time for the first time. Gives away to Dees. Dees with a big hole over the right side, out over midfield into West Craven territory. And the big fullback just barreling ahead for a 1st down right at midfield. And Northeast Guilford on the move again. And still, we have not seen the Rams throw a single pass.
Not even close to attempting it, Steve. And like you said, as we started looking at some information earlier in the week about these Rams, and we started seeing the points that they put up, and we thought for sure they probably threw the ball some. We've been wrong.
Absolutely. There goes Waddell in motion. Here comes Maynard on the key. Quarterback kept it on the option that time and picked up about 6.
Jonah Brown makes a nice open through tackle, or that was going to be a first down, maybe more, Steve.
And they really do a great job running the option. We saw a Guilford County team earlier in the playoffs. Western Guilford played North and North in the two-way playoffs.
Just the opposite. They run the ball 2 times and threw it 45.
They ran the ball twice the whole game, had about, as you said, I think 48 passes what they ended up with. Here comes Dees, big hole over the right side. Dees into the secondary again. He's finally just, Jonah Brown jumped on his back and rode him for about 5 yards before he could finally get him down.
And Quentin Hoffman ducked under him and hoped that he wouldn't kick him in the head. I'm telling you, one of the scary things as a defensive back or a safety carrying about 140, 150 pounds, seeing somebody with 10 yards of speed, 10 yards of steam coming at you with 244 pounds, it's got to be a terrible sight.
Brad Jones split out wide to the left for some reason as Dees takes the fake, and the pitch goes to Cockman down the left sideline. Nathan Cockman on the pitch, and once again, boy, Dees just, they took the fake up the middle. Everybody went with Dees because he had 2 big runs in this play, and then Maynard just executing beautifully, pitched it to Cockman, and Cockman runs, 35 yards?
35 yards, and you said it, Steve, when Dees gets big yardage up the middle, then the outside corners all of a sudden become very, very vulnerable for West Craven. Virtually they disappear.
Ryan Powell on to attempt to put the Rams back in on top. And it's good. It is good. So Northeast Guilford answers right back. They score in just a couple of minutes, 2 minutes and 5 seconds to be exact. Take it right down the field and go back on top, 28-27.
Heck of a ball game, Steve.
It really is. We'll be back with the Ram kickoff in 30 seconds.
When you start thinking about cold weather, you should be thinking about the 70 East Oyster Bar, located inside King's Restaurant on Highway 70 East. That's right, good old steamed oysters, shrimp, and crab legs. Grill favorites also available, along with your favorite beverages. Beer, wine, and mixed drinks are also available. And the 70 East Oyster Bar is now announcing extended hours. They're open Thursday through Saturday from 5 to 9 p.m. 70 East Oyster Bar, where the oysters are hot and the beer is not.
What?
No, come on, tell me what it was. Now, tell me about the concessions they were giving you up there, guys. I heard you talking up there, Jeff.
Oh, it's just some chicken wings and some chili, some potato chips, some drinks. Nothing special, really.
No sandwiches.
Yeah, we didn't have any sandwiches.
We had all them.
And Ryan Powell kicks off for the Northeast Guilford Rams, and this time Adam Hughes did have some trouble hanging on to that one, and went right through his arms, but he was able to fall on it at the 36-yard line. And so West Craven will start from there, from their own 36, 1st and 10. And both these teams using short pooch kickoffs on the kickoff.
And of course, we've not seen Guilford before, but we know Craven can kick it deep. I'm not sure why they're matching on the pooch kick. I'm not sure if it's footing, or I'm not exactly sure what the theory is behind that.
And off now to the backup tailback, Tony Jones seeing some action here, the young sophomore. Taking it on 1st down, and
big stop by Dennis Harris.
Yeah, nowhere to go for Jones on 1st down. Going to bring up 2nd and 10 for the Eagles.
No gain, and
clock ticking down now. We're halfway through the 3rd quarter, and Northeast Guilford still clinging to a 1-point lead, 28-27.
And the big difference here, Steve, Pierre Bell, not on the sideline, I don't believe. I'm looking for him, and he's not on the sideline. Yeah, there he is. He's on the utility cart. They're still tending to him.
And Hardy back to throw now, scrambling around. Boy, he's got great touch. Gets it out here to Green. Marcus Green into Northeast Guilford territory. The 1st down, but I'm just extremely impressed with Brian Hardy. Kid's got a great arm and great touch on the football.
He does, and the composure, Steve. He got pressure from the middle. He rolls out left. Stephen Yao starts to come at him, and he tosses it right over Stephen's head, makes a nice little soft pass. Wonderful pitch and catch, gets the first down and inside Guilford territory.
And, I mean, he hit, and the thing is, he hit Green. He was rolling to his left and still got a nice, soft little touch on it and hit Green, you know, right between the 2 and the 1. And here he comes now after faking to Jones. Hardy free in the secondary, runs out of bounds, but there's flags all over the place, and this one I think is probably going to come back.
As Stephen Yao is doing a lot of clapping out there, so.
Boy, they were. And it is going to be a hold against West Craven, so it's going to nullify a huge game there.
Of course, the flag's right at the line of scrimmage, but, you know, I was just fixing to mention, Steve, what a, you know, what an asset that Brian Hardy is running the football. You don't see it a whole lot because of Pierre Bell and the strength of that tailback and of Bobby Cox and some of the other talents that they have. They got a lot of school athletes, but Hardy can rush the ball.
Oh, he definitely can. Yeah, no question. That was a, you know, just a beautifully executed play right there. And he faked to Jones and then brought it back to the weak side and had a huge game, but it's nullified with the holding penalty. So we're going to have the first down in about 20 now for West Craven back in their own territory, the 43-yard line. And a reverse again, and here goes Wooten. And looks like he was looking to throw it, and now he's lost the ball. It's on the ground. And, boy, I'm not sure what Henry Wooten was thinking there. I think it was designed to be a pass, and then he was just carrying it out there in one hand. And, boy, West Craven dodging another bullet, but losing some more huge yardage there, loss of 13.
Wow, and I mean, that is big. They were already backed up because of the penalty, Steve. So now they're second down and 33 to go for a first down.
Yeah, second down, and they got to go to New Bern to get a first down. And, so let's see. Of course, you know, anytime you got Bobby Cox out there, you got a chance as Green goes in motion, and he started forward.
Right there.
Yeah.
Yep. Started his forward progress before the ball snapped, so that'll back him up.
He went too much in motion, and boy.
Now second and 38, and West Craven really heading fast in the wrong direction, Steve.
They really are. You know, they just everything seems like with Bell over here on the sidelines is falling apart on this drive. They had a holding penalty, then the big loss, and another penalty, 3 straight, you know, bad plays in a row. Brings them a second down and 38. And 3:40 to go now in quarter number 3 as Brian Hardy brings them out of the huddle now after having called his second 38 play. Got trip receivers to the left. There's a little bubble screen. Picked off. It's intercepted. And that's your man right there.
Harris.
He hit Marcus Green right in the number, and Green was a little off balance. I don't think he expected it that quick.
Yeah, it's kind of behind him, kind of cut it off, and it just bounced right off of his side of his shoulder pads right into Maury's hands, and he's able to just walk right into the end zone. So a huge, huge turnover for the West Craven Eagles, and what a great big break it is for Maury, who just happened to be in the right place at the right time, picks that one up and is able to carry it in for the score.
Boy, just a disastrous series there for West Craven. It's one of those, anything that can't go wrong will go wrong. That was just...
and did.
Absolutely, and it ends up at a Northeast Guilford touchdown as the extra point attempt is good by Ryan Powell. He's perfect on the night, and so it's 35-27 with 3:29 to go in quarter number 3. What a turnaround. We'll be back with the Northeast Guilford kickoff in 30 seconds.
Do you need or have office space or commercial property to lease or sell? Call Perry Management at 523-5107. Perry Management is the leader in commercial property management and development in the area. For all your real estate needs, call Perry Management at 523-5107, located at 518 Plaza Boulevard in Kinston.
We're back here at West Craven High School for the Eagles with the big turnover right there, a pass that bounced off the arms of Marcus Green right into the hands of Maury Smith for Northeast Guilford, and he ran it back about 25 yards for a touchdown to put the Rams up 35-17, and now here comes that same little kick again, and this one's free, and I think Northeast Guilford's got it. There's a flag on the play. Let's see what happened. Let's see what the call is, but boy, there's a lot of jumping around on the sideline over there. Let's see what the call is going to be.
Can you call due to that, since that ball went straight up in the air and wasn't on the ground, can it be a halo penalty?
I'm not exactly sure what. I thought it hit the ground and bounced back. Let's see what we got here. It looks like that they're still celebrating on the far side, and it's a holding penalty against West Craven, and so that's definitely going to be declined. And
First down Rams.
The wheels have just come off here for West Craven at the end of the third quarter. Two great plays, one on defense and now on special teams, and old Mo is wearing white and blue right this minute.
Well, there's no doubt he's changed sides, and this looks like they're calling timeout to talk about the fair catch signal being called, and for West Craven, it's going to be interesting to see because, you know, with that ball going up like it did, you know, really it looked to me like Craven never got an opportunity to even receive it.
Well, I'm not sure Coach Jordan is out on the field, and he's definitely hollering at the referee, discussing it, saying that his guys called for a fair catch, and then were not given the opportunity to make the fair catch. And you know, I didn't see anybody raise their hand, but it could possibly be because he is very adamant about it. He is really getting on the officiating crew strong right now that one of his guys, signaled for a fair catch. And apparently it's not gonna happen. Looks like Northeast Guilford is going to keep the football. Coach Jordan is not happy right now. He is a
very unhappy camper right now. I'm sure the sideline referee really hates having to be the one to be over here this time.
And I think that's my buddy Joe Kalinda. I'm not sure, but I believe that's who it is. Dees runs it right straight up the middle. Veteran officiating crew out of Greenville, North Carolina, officiating this ball game. Done a great job up to this point. And like I said, I believe that's my man Joe Kalinda over here. And he, to be fair to him, he's on this side of the field, so that's definitely not his call.
Right, it was.
But he's just calling on this side of the field.
And there was mass hysteria over there. You had blocks, you had people pushing upfield, you had just a whole lot of stuff going on where the ball came down at. So it's very difficult to see anyway.
Second down now, keeping it this time is the quarterback Maynor, and Maynor, he's free in the secondary, heading for the goal line. He's going to make it. Let's see if this one comes back. We've got a flag, and let's see what this is all about. And it looks like it's going to come back. And it is. It's going to come back. It's a hold against the Northeast Guilford Rams, nullifying a 37-yard touchdown run on the option by Scott Maynor. But boy, did they execute the triple option to perfection.
Boy, they do. They run it so well. And Pierre Bell coming back off. He turned and tried to help make a stop and wrenched that ankle again. I think it's been giving him a problem since, like you said, we talked about last week. And didn't show no signs of it in the first half. But then in the second half, down there on the score, he really turns it over and got it twisted up, caught him somewhere, and now back on the sideline and really gripping very heavily, and that's not a good sign for West Craven.
So instead of a touchdown, it's going to be second down and 13.
On the 44-yard line.
Northeast Guilford from the Eagle 44, and here's a little counter play into the secondary. Here goes Waddell. And he's down to the 30. The ball's loose, and
looks like
Craven's got it.
Marcus Green.
What a big break that was.
The one who lost it off the shoulder pad on the pass play that got intercepted is able to recover the fumble after it was knocked out. Henry Wooten knocked it out on the turn, and Marcus able to come up with it.
And William Waddell, he was close to the first down. If he didn't have it, he was within a yard or so of it. And then the ball came loose Wes Craven falls on it.
They
and
dodge
the
another
Eagles
big bullet.
dodge another big bullet. And so they're still in striking distance, only down 8 with 2:23 to go in quarter number 3. Hardy pitches to Bell. Here comes Bell on one leg, basically. And he picks up about 8 yards on first down, does Pierre Bell, limping back to the huddle.
One bad will, he hobbles back to the huddle, but as soon as he got the ball in his hand, there's no gimp, limp, or anything whatsoever. He's just picking up positive yardage. Big 7-yard run that time out of Pierre Bell.
All on the 38-yard line. Going to bring up second and 3 for the Eagles from their own 38. And let's see what Brian Hardy is talking to Coach Clay Jordan, and the Eagles going to be forced to call a timeout. So we got a timeout. Wes Craven will be back on the game of the week in just 1 minute.
Some best-kept secrets are best told, like Caraway's, where freshness and quality are creatively combined into a true festival of flavors. See for yourself why Caraway's has become one of Eastern Carolina's most desired dining destinations. Casual lunch and dinner downstairs, or relax with friends upstairs at Caraway's, with the full menu served late night. Traditional Southern cuisine with a gourmet touch. Caraway's in Frenchman's Creek on Highway 70 in Kinston.
A staff of unparalleled experience and skill, specialized services, a top-notch facility, the very latest technology, care of the highest level delivered with warm, personal attention, and all of it close at hand. Lenore Memorial Hospital.
We're back here, Wes Craven, with a second down and 3 from their own 38-yard line as we near the end of the third quarter, minute 45 to go in quarter number 3. The Eagles trailing by 8. Hardy barking signals, fakes the handoff. Looks like a little busted play there as Hardy just trying to spin forward and fall for some positive yardage. Not exactly sure what happened. It didn't look real smooth there, Jeff.
Well, I'll tell you what, one of the last things they need to do is call a timeout, because the 2 plays they've had after the timeouts have not been real good.
You're exactly
right. The punt snapped over the head for a huge loss and turnover on fourth down, and then they call a timeout here. Clay Jordan, of course, was not happy with this timeout, wanted to keep it for the fourth quarter, and then they go busted play and they lose a yard.
So it's a third down and 4 now for the Eagles from their own 37. Big third down play. Here's a pitch to Bell. And, boy, nowhere to go for P.L. Bell. And the man again, Maury Smith, been on the spot all night. And once again, right there, stopping Bell. And the Eagles are going to be forced to punt.
They're really having a whale of a game is Maury. He really is just having a fantastic game for Guilford, but of course that time the whole team defense did a great job, Steve, of pursuit on that play.
And now let's see what happens. Coach Clay Jordan, I don't know that, I mean, he's still got Brian Hardy out there on the field. It's 4th down and 4.
And Cox is gimpy. Cox goes to the line gimpy.
Yeah, Cox and Bell both limping, and they're going to go for it on 4th down. And now this could be just one of those try to draw them off sides. Yeah, that's what it's going to be. He's going to try and draw them off. And now he takes a timeout. Wes Craven, that's their second timeout, and I'm not exactly sure that that's what Coach Jordan wanted. I'm sure he probably wanted to draw them off sides, but, you know, maybe go ahead and take the delay.
Take the delay and then kick it.
Yeah. Anyhow, now here comes a gimpy Bobby Cox back trying to punt on 4th down and 4. And Cox, of course, made a huge play on a fake punt in the first half, but, you know, he's not 100% out there favoring that ankle that he injured on that fake punt. So, you know, Wes Craven just not in great shape right this minute.
Wes Craven.
They won't have to overcome a whole lot to win this one.
Nice snap.
End-over-end kick. And it bounces, taken by Dan Jones. And Jones going nowhere. You don't ever run backwards, young man. And he was swarmed under, and there's a flag. And let's see what that's going to be. That's a dead ball flag.
I think that's going to be on Guilford.
I think you're right. It looks like they were.
Justin Brown, I believe, jawed at the referee or something afterwards and said something the referee evidently didn't like.
It is a dead ball foul, unsportsmanlike against Northeast Guilford, and that's going to back them up inside the 15-yard line as we come to the end of quarter number 3. Northeast Guilford will have it as we start the 4th quarter, but they're going to have a long way to go, and it's going to be up to the West Craven defense to shut them down. 28-27, the Rams lead.
35.
Excuse me, you're exactly right. 35-27, it's an 8-point lead, and we'll be back with the 4th quarter in just 1 minute.
When it comes down to good old country cooking, from dough burgers to steaks, it's Lovett's in Kinston. At Lovett's, you can take your whole family as you'll find a pleasant atmosphere with a friendly staff to serve you and yours that delicious meal of your choice. There's always something good cooking at Lovett's, especially their daily specials. Lovett's serves breakfast weekdays until 1 p.m. and on Saturdays till 11 a.m. Go by and have a good breakfast or dinner at Lovett's. You can call them for takeout at 523-6854.
There's always something shaking at Kinston Chrysler Dodge Jeep, with everyday low prices on the new vehicle you want, each with a 7-year, 70,000-mile powertrain warranty, plus a great selection of pre-owned vehicles at tremendous savings, including luxury cars, a world-class service department, collision repair, and Kinston's 5-star customer service, where customer satisfaction is priority number 1.
Every day, every way, Kinston delivers. It's all about trust. Shake it up, shake it up.
Joe Spadero and the folks at Kinston Chrysler, and of course, our good friends at Lovett's Cafe.
Or Lovett's, if you like to dine into French cuisine. They have French fries. They have French dressing.
Clark likes that, folks. Here you go. Yeah, here is...
and don't forget French toast.
There you go. Northeast Guilford. Northeast Guilford on first down as we start quarter number 4. The Rams holding a 35-27 lead, an 8-point lead, and they pick up about 2 on first down out to the 15. Big Matt Dees from his fullback spot.
And this, of course, the worst field position to start with for the Rams.
Second down now. And, boy, what a great job on defense that was. Boy, jumping up and down. Boy, really excited.
Antonio Carmen.
He got Maynard that time before he could do anything at all. Maynard,
I mean, he did.
Maynard faked the handoff, and
that's it.
was it. That was it. He was on the ground.
Once he pulled it out of Dees' gut, he was done.
So, great job by the
actually one of the nicest stops tonight.
Definitely third down now for Northeast Guilford, and a huge play here for the Eagle defense as they give it to Dees over the right side. Dees breaking tackles, but I think he's going to be a little short.
It's close.
It is close.
It's close
he's out close to the 18.
I think you're right. I think it's going to be a pinch short.
Where they put it down,
Big
I think he's going to be just a little bit short. They're going to probably bring the chains out just to be short. No, they called it a first down.
No movement whatsoever, so.
Boy, he got it out to the 18. I thought he was a little short, but of course the chains were on the far side, and with being out that end of the field and all the water on the window here made it kind of hard to see.
It's on the 23.
Wherever he is, he's got a first down. Maynard looks like changing the play now. Sends Cochran in motion and pitches it to him, and here he goes around the right side, breaking a tackle.
And boy, he can go.
He really can.
I tell you.
Nathan Cochran got some great speed. That does Waddell. Those
Cochran
two guys.
And Waddell and those wings out there.
Yeah,
they get 4 or 5 steps and they get the ball. I mean, they're just calm, Steve.
Cochran coming up a little gimpy now, limping after that first down run, but there was no question about that. He's out over the 35 to the 36. A 13-yard gain there on first down by Cochran. And so the Rams keep it first down from their own 36-yard line. Scott Maynard. And they're in the I this time. And here's Dees over the left side. Big hole. Dees power running out to the 45. Bring up second down and short. Pierre Bale still out there. I mean, Bale making a tackle on that play.
Well,
He's a tough young man.
Pierre Bell he's a senior, and he doesn't want this to be the last time he pulls his jersey off tonight. He wants another game. As do many of the other seniors. A lot of seniors on both sides, really giving it everything they've got.
Here's senior Scott Maynor, the quarterback. Second short. He keeps it, and a great tackle there by Tyler. But I think it's going to be enough for a first down, though. He needed a yard, picked up a yard and a half.
Yard and a half, I was going to say, but a great job by Tyler to come up on the stop and not allow him to get the corner, Steve, and get fully turned.
But again, it's going to be another first down, so the Rams will get a new set of downs. They'll keep the clock running. They have the ball now, pretty good field position out on their own 47. And Wes Craven, as the clock continues to roll, we're inside to 9.5 minutes down, close to 9:10 now. And here's a reverse, little inside handoff to Waddell, and he picks up about 3 yards. They're right out in the midfield, 2nd and 7. And Wes Craven's going to have to, they're going to have to stop them here on downs or force a turnover here pretty soon to get the ball back, because they've got to have a score and a 2-point conversion.
Yeah, they need to get the ball back. They need to stop on one of these series here, and they had a great opportunity down here, and weren't able to hold them as they just were able to pick up that first down. I don't think they would have gone for it on 4th down that deep, but now they're getting into 4-down territory.
All right, here's Dees again over the right side. Hard running, and another first down where he's finally tackled by Tyler again. Well, boy, Dees just, man, he's getting stronger as the game goes on.
I was going to say, he looks better now than he did in the first quarter, and he didn't look bad then.
And, well, it looks like the spot, I thought for sure he had the first down. Looks like the spot, they're going to have to bring out the chains and measure it. No, I was right, man. He picked that up by a yard.
Almost a yard, I'm not sure. The one that we thought was close, they didn't even look at, and this one's over a yard, and they're looking at it, I'm not sure, but another big first down. Great run by Dees, and like you said, tell you what, for a young man that's 244 pounds, he don't have bad speed either, Steve.
No, you're exactly right. Matt Dees a load back there out of his fullback spot, and you can tell why this club here puts up a lot of points there. They're tough to stop in that option offense that they run. Dees again, this time right straight up the middle. And good job by the front four of
Brandon Harris and Antonio Carmen on the stop there.
And short gain there, maybe a yard. Gonna bring up 2nd down and 9 now for Northeast Guilford. They're in West Craven territory on the 42. 2nd down and 9. Clock still rolling. They've used almost 5 minutes here in the 3rd quarter. Here's a pitch to the motion man, William Waddell, and great defense. Outstanding defense right there. Marcus Green.
Really got good penetration upfield and strung that one out. Never allowing Waddell to turn the corner, and they're going to lose yardage on that play.
And a big 3rd down. And the best thing about that, if you're a West Craven fan, is besides the great stop, Marcus Green knocked him out of bounds and stopped the clock.
Yeah, and of course you're 3rd and 11. So if they could stop him here for no gain, then of course going for the 4th down would be almost futile.
Here's Cockman in motion, running to option. The pitch to Cockman, he kicks it, and there's a dive for it. Now let's see who's got it. It's out of bounds. And I think Northeast Guilford's going to keep it, as Cockman could not handle the pitch from Maynor. And actually, the ball rolled out of bounds, and one of the West Craven defensive backs over there dove for it, but he didn't get it before it rolled out of bounds. So Northeast Guilford dodges a little bullet there. They keep control of the ball, but they got 4th down. And they're going to be forced to punt. And I think, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think this is the first time they've punted tonight, isn't it?
The very first time. The very first time.
Powell back in punt formation. And back deep for the Eagles. Bobby Cox back there on one leg. Along, I think Hughes is probably back there.
Adam Hughes.
And a punt, a high spiral. Cox hauls it in down around his 10, and he just swarmed under out about the 12, 13-yard line. Nowhere to go. Good coverage by the Guilford special teams there.
And this will be Craven's worst field position to start off with as well.
Yeah, he ball on there. Well, he did get it back to the 15. So first down and 10 to go for the West Craven Eagles from their own 15-yard line, 85 yards away. 6:54 to go in the ball game, trailing by 8 points. The Eagles need a touchdown and a 2-point conversion to tie this thing up. And Hardy brings them out in his shotgun, and it looks like the wind's picking up a little bit as Hardy drops back to throw. Under pressure now, he's rolling out. Gets out to the 15, takes a couple of tough hits, and is finally swarmed under about the 17. Good pursuit there by the Ram defense. And
so we got a interior lineman down on the field.
Another West Craven injury.
Might be Corey White.
Not sure who that is, but
I believe that's 61, Corey White.
Could be. Well, looks like he's going to be down for a second. They're checking on him, so we're going to take a little quick break here. We'll let one of our sponsors come in, and we'll be back in 30 seconds.
Shake it up, shake it up.
There's always something shaking at Kinston Chrysler Dodge Jeep, with everyday low prices on the new vehicle you want. Each with a 7-year, 70,000-mile powertrain warranty, plus a great selection of pre-owned vehicles at tremendous savings, including luxury cars, a world-class service department, collision repair, and Kinston's 5-star customer service, where customer satisfaction is priority #1.
Every day, every way, Kinston delivers. It's all about trust. Shake it up, shake it up.
And the injured player is Corey White, being helped off the field, and this doesn't look good at all. He's not putting any pressure at all
on his
that
leg.
left ankle.
Yeah, left leg, knee, ankle, not sure what it is, but he is not even trying to put it down on the field at this point. So another tough break for the Eagles, as they have really been nicked up tonight. A lot of them have come off, a lot of them gimpy, a lot of them playing somewhat banged up, Steve.
And Pierre Bell also came to the sideline on that same play. So Hardy looks like he's going to have to do a lot of this on his own now. He drops back, fakes it, throws over the middle, complete to Miller, the big tight end, and Gerard Miller out over the 30 to the 32-yard line. Gerard Miller with his first catch of the night. And we say a big tight end, he is a big tight end.
Well, he is 6'4", 270. And Miller was the one running the fullback on those touchdown runs that were inside the 5-yard line. He was running the fullback spot, taking Tyler's place out to put some big holes in there for Pierre Bell. This time he gets to catch the ball and almost dropped it, but picks up a big first down for West Craven.
Comes Green in motion now. Hardy out of the shotgun, under pressure again, and he loses the football, and I think that Northeast Guilford has got it. Looks like
wow,
your man again, and it is the fumble recovery by Maurice Smith. And let's see who made the hit. Was that Marsh?
They got great pressure up the middle, and I think that no doubt that Hardy thought he was going to be able to get away from it, and he was holding that ball kind of like a loaf of bread. And actually on this way down, I thought he just lost on his way down. I wasn't sure if his knee was even going to go down first. I they were just going to call him down or in the grass, no forward momentum, but they called the fumble.
And here comes the biggest series of the night for the Eagle defense, as your man Dees goes over the left side for a short gain.
Craig Carter, Thomas Brown on the stop for West Craven, who definitely now at this point have to have the ball back. Not only the weather, the winds picking back up becomes a factor, and now the clock is becoming a factor.
There's no question about it. 5.5 minutes to go in the ball game now. 2nd down and 10 for Northeast Guilford as Paul goes in motion, takes the pitch.
Still on his feet.
Exactly. Swarmed under. He's going to be short of the 1st down. It's going to bring up 3rd and short down around the 15-yard line. And any kind of points out of this drive right here is just about going to do it for the Northeast Guilford.
Then they
Rams.
got to put up, because West Craven's got to put up 2 scores at that point, which of course they can do very quickly, but they've not been able to get Northeast Guilford off the field very quickly tonight.
And now Marcus Green slow getting up over there. Lost his shoe. Maybe that's the only thing, but Green is there. He's going to have to come off the field as
one play.
They stopped the clock for him,
which is a big play for him to have to come off the field too. But Pierre Bell's back in, and
Adam Hughes replacing Green as the clock continues to roll. We're inside 5 minutes now, and a big 3rd down play coming up right here. You could almost say, this is huge right here for West Craven. Around the line of scrimmage, D's nowhere. Who's down at the bottom of the pile? What a great job that was by the West Craven defense. The initial hit was made.
That was Gerard Miller.
I think you're right.
84, Gerard Miller got through there.
Boy, what a great play that was by Miller. It's going to bring up 4th down now from the 15. And, man. I mean, as we said, West Craven came up and crowded the line of scrimmage. It's just like they knew what was coming. And now I think that Northeast Guilford is going to let this run down and then call a timeout and talk about this one.
Well, the wind has picked back up.
Yes, you're exactly right.
I don't think they want to kick a field goal. 4th and short. It's going to be interesting.
4th down and about 2 or 3 for Northeast Guilford. They do take the timeout. We'll take it with them. We'll be back with the big 4th down play in 1 minute.
Hi, I'm Rob Bizzle, owner of Real O Discount Drug Stores. I opened Real O Discount Drugs about 18 years ago in downtown Kinston. Every now and then, your doctor will want you to have a prescription that is not already manufactured by a major drug company. Our compounding lab can take the doctor's orders and compound that prescription to fit your special needs. With location, convenience, and competitive prices, there is no reason Real O Discount Drugs shouldn't be your pharmacy.
Some kids wonder what they're going to be when they grow up. I never had that problem.
You might want to break that up. All right, Jerry.
My family was an inspiration to me.
Hey, Jerry. Looks good.
Thanks. Ah, sweet memories of childhood.
What? You broke up with me for that? Get out of the seat! Get out of mine! Oh! Springer, what are you looking at?
I found my calling.
The Jerry Springer Show, weekdays at noon on UPN 48, The New Frontier.
We're back here at West Craven High School. Biggest play of the football game right here for Northeast Guilford and for West Craven. 4th down and 3 for the Rams from the Eagle 15-yard line. Here's a pitch, and Miller stopped it. It was cut back. Antonio Hall took the pitch. Gerard Miller with a huge defensive play, forced to cut back. There's no way in the world he's got the 1st down, and so West Craven is going to have one more shot at this one. And boy, the Eagle defense, they've had trouble tonight stopping Northeast Guilford, but in the crucial times they have come up big.
They got really good penetration at times, Steve, through the line of scrimmage and especially on the corners, and just really made a great play on 3rd and 4th down. So a lot of field to work with, but at least they have the ball and the opportunity to work it down the field.
And Pierre Bell being helped off the field, and nothing but wide receivers out there now. It's just spread all over the field. Green, Wooten, Cox is out there. As Hardy drops back, he's under pressure. Forced to run for his life again and just throws it away. He threw it, intended it for Wooten, but just really basically threw it in the ground. And it's going to bring up 2nd and 10 for West Craven. And we've got to give a salute here to the Northeast Guilford defensive front. They've put great pressure on Hardy tonight when he has dropped back to throw.
They have, and I'll tell you what, Maury Smith, along with William Waddell, playing in there. I'm sorry, not Waddell, but Jason Mitchell, 6'1", 165-pound senior, and he really, along with Maury, put a lot of pressure that time on Hardy, making him throw the ball, and he's having to throw the ball a little bit quicker than he wants to on that rollout because they really come after him when he rolls out.
And they take Ellison and Wooden out of the game now and put Tyler and Miller back in there, get some blocking in. And Hardy dancing around back there, fires it, and it's on the ground and incomplete.
Probably a good idea anyway. It would have been for a loss. Would have been for a loss of a yard.
Yeah,
where it was at.
Intended for backup tailback Tony Jones out there in the flat, and Jones, of course, lost his footing, went down, caught it on one hop. But as you said, if he had caught it, he would already been down and would have lost some yardage. So the big third down now for Brian Hardy, 3rd and 10 for the West Craven Eagles from their own 15-yard line.
Well, they don't have to go for it all. They just need a first down.
Exactly. Still 3:40 to go in the game, and West Craven, I know he's got one timeout left. Hardy back in this shotgun now. Bad snap. He dropped the snap, gets this one away, and throws it low and in front of, is that Jones again? It is.
That's Jones.
And so now let's see what Coach Clay Jordan decides to do. 4th down.
10.
And 10 from your own 15 with not much time to go, and he's got to kick it away.
You give them the ball back, and even if they go 4 down, well, I don't know. You give them the ball back and they go 3 and out, Steve, it still doesn't give you much time to get down the field.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but, you know, if you give it to them here, basically,
well, you're done.
You're exactly right.
But if they pick up a first down, you only have 1 timeout left, you're probably done anyway.
Yeah, you got to, you know, let's see now. And now Northeast Guilford is going to take timeout. They remember that fake punt, so they're going to be totally prepared. We're going to take a timeout, too, on the game of the week. We'll be back in 1 minute.
Picture this. The Richards triplets, all thinking about college, all dreaming big dreams. Can you picture it? I can. I'm a nationwide agent, and our life insurance and financial services can help the Richards protect their future and help fund college for their kids. But needless to say, that makes them 3 times as happy. Nationwide, on your side.
American Tool Rental, located at 3101 West Vernon Avenue, offers rental, sales, and service of contractor or homeowner equipment and those special things for special events, such as tables, tents, wedding supplies, or any other item you can imagine. They offer U-Haul truck and trailer rentals. For all your rental needs, contact American Tool Rental. Call Doug or Meredith Craig at 523-8665. American Tool Rental, 3101 West Vernon Avenue in Kinston, open Monday through Saturday.
Cox gets the punt away. It's high, but it's short, and it actually backs up. And, Jeff, you could have been right there. The punt, I guess it got up there in that wind and just came right straight back, and it's only going to be about
5 yards?
I think maybe about a 7-8 yard punt. 7-8 yard punt maybe, and so Northeast Guilford definitely in the driver's seat right here.
It ain't much net yardage at this point.
An 8-yard net punt there. And so one more time, probably for the last time this year, the West Craven Eagle defense is going to be asked to come up with a big play as Scott Maynard brings out the Rams. Cockman going in motion, and there it is. Fumble, and they got it back. And who is it? It's Gerard Miller.
Big Gerard Miller. That's a huge play by the defense. And, boy, they have really come up stellar the last 3 or 4 plays, Steve. You can't ask any more of them on first down to come up with a great, fantastic turnover there, give them the ball back. They're on the 30-yard line with 3:19 left to go, and they've got a chance.
And what a play that was by Gerard Miller. Hit Maynard, forced the fumble, and I didn't see who fell on it, but that was Gerard Miller right there. all the way. What a great play that was. And 1st and 10, West Craven, and they're still in it, folks. What a game this has been, Jeff Howard. Just back and forth.
With the fat lady back in the closet.
That's right. Here comes Hardy now, keeping it. This is a quarterback keep right out of it, just like an old single-wing tailback, and Hardy keeps it, picks up about 5, maybe 6.
Probably should have gone ahead and got out of bounds.
Exactly.
Would have been a smart thing to do.
Michael Wright coming in the ball game. Hasn't seen a whole lot of playing time, but at 6'7", you know, you maybe know what he's in there for. Just throw this one up. And it's a fake play. There's a flag as
I don't think everybody was set.
As the ball was actually ended up in the hands of Bobby Cox there. And as you said, I think there were still some folks moving some motion there on the West Craven offense as they tried a little trickery. Coach Clay Jordan and the Eagles. And it is going to be a
I wonder for a second
step
if
off.
Getting ready to set up the old Fumble-Rooski play.
Yeah, exactly.
Because they've got the quick guard. Like you said, we thought that Sam Bennett was playing the center position, but he's actually playing the guard position. And Shea Powers is playing the center position.
And this is going to be a big one right here. This is, I think that's a illegal participation. Too many men on the field, maybe. And it's going to go back 15 yards.
And that's huge right there.
And,
really tough for West Craven.
And the clock's also going to start back up. The ball is back on the 20 now. So it's going to be 2nd and 20 for the Eagles. 2.5 minutes to go in the ball game now. And Ryan Hardy back in the shotgun. He's just going to have to throw it up. Going to have to start airing it out. Fires it over the middle. He's got Green. Marcus Green loses the football, and that's probably going to do it. Marcus Green made a great catch.
He sure did.
Took over the middle.
Nice seam route.
Took it into Northeast Guilford territory. Fumbled the football at the 45. It rolled down and was recovered by the Rams on their own 40. And that is probably going to do it with 2:14 to go. I don't think we're going to see any more option plays. I think we're probably just going to see Mr. D's going right straight up the middle.
Well, I tell you, don't count out this defense yet, though, Steve. The last 4 plays, they have been absolutely stellar, and we'll see see if they can give it back to the offense one more time. Being called upon again.
And there goes D's over the right side, just pounding out over the 45 to the 46. Going to bring up 2nd down. And as you said, they have no chance if they get 1 first down.
Yeah, it's over with it at that point because
they've got to stop.
1 timeout left, and that's it. We're under the 2-minute mark now.
Got to be a 3 and out. So they're going to have to hold them the next 3 plays. And
the tough thing is they got 3 plays to go 5 yards.
Yeah, you're exactly right.
So if you get 1.3 yards on a carry, then you're going to get the first down.
Scott Maynor taking all the time he can. Sends D's over the right side again, and he's gone. Well, not necessarily. Tyler's going to catch and run him down. But a big first down, and that's going to do it as D's just broke it out over the right side down to the 30-yard line. And as I said, Tyler finally dragged him down. But that's going to be a big first down for Northeast Guilford. And it looks like the Rams are going to move on to participate in the championship game next Saturday at Keenan Stadium against the winner of, who is it, South Point and Asheville. And let's see what we got going on out here. Maynor. And we've got a delay of game call as they just ran the clock down. And Coach Pursley and quarterback Scott Maynor not happy because they don't You know, I think they were trying. I think actually Scott Maynard was trying to find out how much time was left in the, in the play clock, and just let it run out. And so the delay game is going to be called, but there's only 1:25 to go, 1st and 15. And looks like he's just going to take a knee now. And he does. And
is Craven going to use their last timeout?
I don't know that they'll do it at the first down. I'm sure they will. Do they have one left? That's the question I've got.
I was thinking they got one left, but I mean, I'm not sure, of course, at this point. But I believe they have one.
But boy, what a disappointing end to a great season for the West Craven Eagles. Just an outstanding season, 13-1, the top-ranked team in 3A in the East. And it's just a very disappointing way to end it. And now they do call timeout. Timeout for Coach Clay Jordan and the West Craven Eagles with 44 seconds to go. We'll be back with the final 44 seconds in just 1 minute.
Shake it up, shake it up. There's always something shaking at Kinston Chrysler Dodge Jeep, with everyday low prices on the new vehicle you want, each with a 7-year, 70,000-mile powertrain warranty, plus a great selection of pre-owned vehicles at tremendous savings, including luxury cars, a world-class service department, collision repair, and Kinston's 5-star customer service, where customer satisfaction is priority number 1.
Every day, every way, Kinston delivers. It's all about trust. Shake it up, shake it up.
Here, 44.7 seconds to go. Quarterback Scott Maynard taking the snap, taking a knee. And so they may have to snap it one more time. But that's going to do it. It's 4th down. Rams with it from the West Craven 44-yard line. And as I said, just a disappointing end for Coach Clay Jordan, all the outstanding seniors on the West Craven Eagle football team. They've had a great year, had a great 4 years actually. Class group of young men, and just I'm sure they're extremely disappointed, but a brilliant 13-2 season about to come to a close as Scott Maynard lets it run down, gets a flag. .2 seconds to go in the football game. And so they do have to snap it one more time from midfield.
He thought he was going to be able to get away with that one, Steve, and just unable.
Yeah, but as we said, just a disappointing end to an outstanding football team here at West Craven High School.
Well, no doubt. And I tell you what, we've watched them a couple times. And, how about this 11-seed Ram team coming in here tonight and coming into West Craven's territory.
And that's going to do it. That's the ball game. I don't know who that was that came diving over the top there right at the end of the ball game trying to take the ball away from the quarterback. But the Northeast Guilford Rams are the Eastern champions of the 3A division of the North Carolina High School Athletic Association. We'll go to Chapel Hill next week. And a lot of happy folks on the far sideline over there, and a lot of disappointed folks over here on the near side. But just a great season by the West Craven Eagles and Coach Clay Jordan.
No doubt. A fantastic job by this coaching staff and fans. They have a great program, and the chances are they'll be right back next year. Of course, they lose some stellar athletes, but they just Clay Jordan just seems to he doesn't rebuild, he kind of seems to reload, and so I'm sure that he'll have a fantastic program out here next year, and can't say enough about how much fun it has been to watch them play. And they had a couple bad breaks tonight. Could have been the difference in the ball game, But, you know, the Rams from Northeast Guilford come in here and play an exceptional ball game tonight.
Yeah, they really did. They had an outstanding ball game there. They execute extremely well, run that option attack almost to perfection. They got the big fullback, Matt Dees, who is a very punishing runner. They got great speed out of the wing-back spots, and Waddell and Cockman, and Maynard runs it almost to perfection, and you know, should be a good representative for the eastern half of the state of North Carolina next weekend in Chapel Hill.
No doubt, amazing enough, I think, to see a team go to the, you know, take to the state playoff game, and